How's everybody doing? I'm a Catholic convert, and I'm just trying to find my place in the Catholic Church. I found this story I want to read to y'all, and it's a St. Martin of Tours about a demon on the stairway. I love this story, and I was telling my little boy about it. He got getting cracked up at it, and I'm going to read it to him later. F. You watch my other video about promising F. You know what I mean by this F? I can't. It says, Martin's patient humility was obvious to all who met him. Yet the brothers sometimes took advantage of his mild and accommodating spirit. And many citizens of the city looked down on him because of his mixed racial heritage. Nevertheless, he was always turned good for any evil that was done to him. He always returned good for any evil that was done to him. The one exception to Martin's habit of mildness was his dealing with the devil. When he encountered the enemy face to face, he was stern and commanding, confident of the authority that his spiritual commander had given him. His strategy to resist Satan was simple but effective. One night, Martin left his cell to visit a patient in the infirmary. He was loaded down with medical supplies in a brazier filled with burning coals. He made his way carefully to an old stairway in the monastery. Tucked away in the dark corner and in despair, it had been closed off as a safety hazard, but he wanted to take it because it was the shortest path between his cell and the infirmary. When he reached the stairway, he was confronted by a horrible sight of a monster barring his way. From this hideous figure emerged a frightening of a human face. The eyes were flashing with malice and rage, and Martin knew it was the devil. "What are you doing here, you accused one?" Martin demanded. "I'm here because it pleases me to be here," came the curt reply. "Away with you then," said Martin, "to the cursed depths where you dwell." The beast would not budge, and Martin realized that any further conversation would be fruitless. So he set down the brazier and the medical supplies, took off his leather belt, and began whipping the demon with it. Yes. The evil spirit vanished, not because of the blows from the belt. Of course, since spirits have no material bodies of their own, but because apparently the devil realized that he was wasting his time trying to get in Martin's way. The young man next took a firebrand from the brazier, drew the sign of the cross on the wall where the demon had appeared, and knelt to pray. He thanked God for giving him the victory over his enemy. You know, it all started, I made a podcast about this, I think, but it all started with St. Peter giving this authority over the demons. You know what I'm talking about? Well, there's a Bible verse out there about authority over demons, something like that. But you know when Peter was given the keys of heaven, I mean, there's somewhere there's a Bible verse that says, you know, he gave authority over the kingdom, loosen and you know that verse. But there was authority where it was given authority over demons. You know what I'm talking about? So they had authority, and I almost got sidetracked to another podcast I done, and it was I was going to go the wrong way with it. But yeah, there's a Bible verse where they gave authority over demons. They had authority over demons. The apostles down to the priests of these days. And as I said on that one other podcast, you know, when you see a priest or a preacher, just think about this. They got a lot of responsibilities, and we should be grateful for them and thank God for them because they got a lot on their plate. To become a priest, handed down from Christ himself to St. Peter on down. And but I like that story. I just want to share it with you in case you never heard it before. And I got it out of Saints Who Battle Satan. And I'll show you what it looks like here. And if you want to check it out, it's really a good book. And it's the one right next to the Catholic Bible. It says Saints Who Battle Satan. And it's really, really a good book right there next to the Catholic Study Bible. And I would recommend you check it out. I ain't getting paid for this or anything. I'm just telling you, that's a good book to read. And well, go with God. God bless you. And give me a like and turn the notification bell on. I upload every day. Try to at least. And but God bless you and go with God in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Amen. That's usually our music. God bless you.